Are you getting off it?
Go live. Okay. Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining us today. We are here at Infusionsoft in San Francisco, and we have 5 tips to combat the Facebook algorithm change for you guys. So we want to make sure that you come out of this with all 5 tips. 5 tips, not 10. I got too excited there. And you can rewatch this, of course, but you want to make sure that you learn how to deal with the new Facebook algorithm changes, that are out there and are getting a little hard to manage for some people. But that's what we're here for, to give you some tips and tricks. So if you're using Facebook for your social media marketing and are having a little bit of trouble so far, make sure that you watch this throughout, because we're going to have an expert come on to talk about all of these things. So make sure you're sharing this and you're commenting and you're asking us questions, and this will also live on our channel. So number 5, post relevant content. You want to make sure that you're posting content that your audience will want to share, because a share is worth more than a like, more than a comment on Facebook. So make sure that the quality of the content you're posting is worth more than the quantity. Doesn't matter how many posts you're cranking out. What matters is that your followers are getting the most of your post. So you want to make sure that you're engaging as well, and you cannot engage if you don't have relevant content. Number 4, UGC. A UGC is a user-generated campaign, which means this could be a contest that you're running, telling people, hey, if you share this, we're going to pick a winner, and they're going to get a surprise and delight item like a gift card or a shout out or anything like that. So when you run a user-generated campaign, hello everyone that is viewing us today. We're on the second tip to combat the new app will boost your page and your posts, because it favors pages that are getting a lot of mentions. So make sure that you're telling your family and friends to share your stuff. Make sure that you're telling them to mention you, and engage with your audience. Ask them questions. Number 3, and this is what we have a resident expert. Our resident expert, Gabe Harris, he's joining us. He's going to tell us all about the Facebook paid ads. So,
hey guys.
Hey, Gabe, we are live on YouTube. We're talking about, the Facebook algorithm changes and what we can do.
Mm-hmm.
So number 3 is use custom audiences. So can you tell our audience a little bit about targeting people through location, through interest, and through, relevancy?
Yeah, definitely. So the really cool thing about Facebook is they allow you to target the exact audience who would be most relevant to your brand. So you can target based off location, whether they're a mile or 2 from where you are, 15 miles, or you can even target nationally, however you want to be able to. You can also target them by age, by gender, or you can even niche down even further to make sure that you're a perfect audience based on their interests. So say if you're a wedding planner, you obviously want to target people who are engaged or are about to be having a wedding. You can target people who just got engaged within the past 6 months, who will be your ideal audience. Or if you're a fitness gym, you can target people who actually have high interest in working out. So you're not sending your message to everyone, you're sending your message to people who are most likely to be your customers. And the really cool thing is when you're doing paid advertising, you can be able to target that specific audience, but it's not on your social posts. So the only people who are going to see are the people that you're targeting, so you can be able to give them even bigger offers that nobody else is going to see. It's a very exclusive ad that only they are going to see on Facebook.
So we're very lucky to have Gabe join Infusionsoft. Wait, when did you join? Recently, right?
Yep.
You joined this week?
Yeah, this is my first week.
Round of applause for Gabe for joining Infusionsoft and giving you guys tips and tricks on Facebook ads. So tell us a little bit about the Facebook Pixel, just a little bit. And if people don't know what it is, could they hire somebody to teach them?
Yeah. So you can definitely be able to hire somebody to teach you about the Facebook Pixel. And the Facebook Pixel is amazing. So say you're running an ad and you're sending them to your website, but they didn't actually fill out the form or however you wanted them to do the interaction. you can actually retarget those people based on that pixel. So Facebook is going to recognize that those people were at your website, and if you want to follow up with them with the same ad, or if you want to send them a different message, you can be able to do that specifically with the pixel. So if you want to make sure that you're converting at the highest rate, you can use retargeting now, and you can be able to send that audience that same message again, because a lot of times you may not get somebody to interact the first time they see an ad, but with retargeting, you can make sure if they're an ideal customer, because of that pixel and because of retargeting, they're going to be more likely to become a customer.
A customer, exactly. So let's talk about the number 2 tip. Because we've got 5 minutes left on this show. I want to make sure you get the most of this show. So diversify your channels. You should never really fully rely on one channel to give you the most reach, because you know what? It's very risky. It's very unpredictable. If you're on Facebook, Facebook changes their algorithm like this. Now, Facebook owns Instagram, so you just already know that it's going to trickle down the funnel. And also, it's just not reliable. I mean, you want to make sure that you are everywhere. Mm-hmm. So just like right now, we're live on YouTube. We also just went live on Twitter and Instagram, and we're about to go live on Facebook. So make sure that you are taking the bull by the horns and you're going on all channels. If you're, so if you are a realtor, you want to make sure that you are on LinkedIn. Is that correct?
Yeah.
I mean, you want to make sure you're on LinkedIn. You can even be on Instagram as a realtor, because you can be posting your listings. You can be posting DIY things for people to follow you, so they know how to redecorate their homes, and they're happy with your content. So do you guys ever, are you on multiple channels?
Yeah, definitely be on multiple channels. And the great thing is, different channels have different reasoning behind them. So say if you're the realtor on Instagram, you can be able to post multiple pictures where people can really get deep interaction, where blogs are like ideal for Facebook too.
Exactly. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And on Twitter, you can just be sharing tips, right? Or you can go live, or you can be at an event tweeting out to people and messaging people. So you want to make sure that you're diversifying your channels and you're not just on Facebook. We love Facebook, but diversify. And the number 1 tip, are you ready for the drum roll? Number 1, go live. Just like we're live on YouTube right now, we were just live on Instagram, we were just live on Twitter, and we're about to be live on Facebook. So make sure you go to our Facebook page. And if you go live, Facebook actually rewards your page. It'll increase the organic reach. It'll boost more of your posts because you're utilizing that feature. Another reason why is that a live video actually gets 6 times the amount of reach as a regular post can do that.
That's crazy.
I know it's crazy, but it's great for your business. So if you're at a conference, get your phone out and go live. If you're in your store and you have customers that are super happy and delighted, get your phone out and go live and ask some questions. So you want to make sure that you're going live, you're interacting with your customers just like we are right now. Going live will give you positive sentiment, because a lot of people will comment, will like, will share. You can ask people to share, and that will make sure that Facebook thinks that your page is relevant and it's valuable, and it'll show it to more people. Do you have any other tips for going live?
Yeah, well, the one thing I would say about live is don't be afraid about being professional. The really cool thing about being live is you can be very, very authentic with your audience, and your audience is going to pick up on that as well. So if you have a video where you're very stick and you're not yourself, that could be a little bit of turn off of an audience. But with live, don't worry about being stiff. Just be yourself, and your audience is going to gobble all that up, and they're going to be more likely to engage with you as well, because they understand you as a real person, as a real business.
Yeah. So what is live actually? Live doesn't mean you are in the newsroom, right? Live means you're live, like we are right now in the office. We're talking to you. We're very authentic, I believe. I'm being authentic. And so I think it's just great to go live in the moment, live, and just be yourself. And people will love you if you are you and you show personality and show that business personality. Show your customers and your followers who you are, and they'll want to come into the store because the live experience was so much fun. So thank you guys for joining us, and you can rewatch our 5 tips. We're so excited to bring you our first live YouTube show, And just watch out for next week's show. Thanks for joining.
Thanks, guys.
Comment any questions you may have, and we'll comment back.
Bye.